What's up, Taiwan? I'm Erika Liu with news from here in Taiwan and around the world. Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang has kicked off Asia's largest computer expo, Computex. He addressed thousands of people in a keynote speech in Taipei, highlighting artificial intelligence as the thing to watch. Joyce Zeng was there.
The tech world has been buzzing about Jensen Huang. He's the CEO of Nvidia, the California-based software company that makes the computer chips that's powering artificial intelligence. Just last week, the company made its biggest one-day valuation jump of over $200 billion.
And at the core, just as with every single computing era, it needs a new computing approach. In this particular era, the computing approach is accelerated computing, and it has been completely reinvented from the ground up.
During his keynote speech, Huang unveiled a number of new products from Nvidia, including a sneak peek at the Grace Hopper superchip. That's set to have the capacity to power artificial intelligence at a new scale.
But now with Grace Hopper, and we've only been working on it for a couple of days and weeks, the performance speed up, I can't wait to show it to you, is insane. This is basically a supercomputer I'm holding in my hands.
And that's just one example of Huang's bet that AI will revolutionize computing. More specifically, he said that deep learning, a way of training artificial intelligence, will be a whole new way of doing software. Huang said AI has already begun to enable new possibilities for so-called soft industries, creating images from text or text to music. Huang demoed this by getting the crowd to sing along with the bot.
Okay, are you guys ready? You're going to join me on this one, okay?
Here at Computex, I will make you like me first. Yeah, sing it with me. I really.
This is the part.
Like Nvidia.
All right. Very good, very good. Good job.
But the real breakthrough, according to Huang, will be AI's entry into industries like manufacturing and healthcare. He said the ability to map out physical spaces in a digital world and teach AI to navigate and localize itself within that will mean every factory will be digital in the future. He's just re-emphasized the importance of accelerated computing and generative AI to the future of software. Now, he's just kicked off Computex Taipei, which is Asia's largest computer tech trade shows that will be happening all week long. Howard Zhang, Jaime Ocon, and Joyce Zhen for TaiwanPlus.
While Huang is speaking at Computex, he's definitely not asking you to join a group chat to give you investment advice. Scammers in Taiwan are taking advantage of Huang's presence to lure more victims. At least one social media account has been publicly flagged for impersonating Huang. Tactics like these are not new, and police are reminding people to be careful about posts they see online. One simple piece of advice the authorities have is to look for a verification checkmark. The government has set up a website to check if certain accounts have been previously identified as scams. Nuclear power plants could be reopened in case of emergencies. That's the word from Vice President and Democratic Progressive Party presidential candidate Lai Ching-te. Taiwan currently imports 80% of its energy and is looking for ways to become energy independent. Eric Gao reports.
An unexpected statement from Taiwan's Vice President Lai Ching-te at a town hall in a Taipei university. In contrast to his party's plans to decommission and dismantle the country's 4 nuclear power plants by 2038, Lai says he is open to keeping them intact for emergencies should he win the presidency in next year's polls.
相关单位有在规划，怎么样把这个已经这个停机的这一个核能机组维持一个。Lai's
statement was in response to a hypothetical question about a Chinese naval blockade around Taiwan. Should that happen, energy supplies would be limited. Taiwan imports 80% of its energy. Since the statement, Lai's ruling Democratic Progressive Party has sent a press release saying they still support a nuclear-free Taiwan. The opposition Kuomintang, or KMT's presidential candidate Ho Yo-i, however, says he supports nuclear power.
核安一定做好，核废料妥善的处理，核能就是我的选项。
Proponents see nuclear power as a way for Taiwan to sustain itself.
Taiwan, it is a small island. That's why we need more stable electricity supply for this island. So they are supporting nuclear power because in terms of energy security, nuclear power is the best solution for Taiwan.
When current President Tsai Ing-wen took office in 2016, the government began decommissioning nuclear plants in favor of other energy sources, such as liquefied natural gas and green energy. The goal is for Taiwan to create more avenues to become energy independent, including harnessing solar and wind power. By 2025, 15% of the island should be dependent on renewable and clean energies. But before then, Taiwan will elect a new president. And with many here against the use of nuclear energy, Lai's statement could affect his chances in next year's polls. John Su, Bing Wang, and Erika Liu for TaiwanPlus.
A candidate in Taiwan's upcoming presidential election has criticized a revised law that will bar ex-convicts from running in elections. Under the new law, people convicted of bribery or corruption charges will be unable to participate in votes. James Chater reports.
Taiwan is gearing up for its presidential vote, set for January next year. But an updated law means anyone previously convicted of bribery or corruption will be barred from this and any future elections. It sparked debate in Taiwan where accusations of bribery are common. Ko Wen-je, a presidential candidate for the Taiwan People's Party, the country's third largest, opposes the move. He says it undermines efforts to reintegrate criminals.
他只要犯过这种罪，你就把他从此他让在这个社会隔绝。如果这样的话，我们这个社会还需要设更生人协会吗？干脆只要犯一个小罪，全部把他枪毙就好了。
A legislator from Taiwan's opposition Kuomintang, or KMT, has already pulled out of next year's race. Lin Wenrui was placed on probation for bribery charges 20 years ago.
不但影响更生人，更对于法官已经宣判免刑以及缓刑的相关人等有非常大的影响。
Corruption allegations have long plagued Taiwan's politics. In 2009, former President Chen Shui-bian of the governing Democratic Progressive Party was sentenced to life in prison on embezzlement charges. Chen was acquitted of some charges last year. Now the DPP, which proposed the law, says it will ensure Taiwan's upcoming election remains honest.
这些意见呢，我们也都在委员会里面呢都有讨论过了。那到最后是民进党一致投票嘛，那这个就是集体承担，然后来接受社会的检验了。
Taiwanese politics is an often messy business, but with this updated law, politicians may be encouraged to keep it a little bit cleaner. Patrick Chen and James Chater for TaiwanPlus.
20,000 visitors to Taiwan have won the tourism lottery. It's part of a plan to bring in more tourists after the COVID-19 pandemic. Bing Wang takes a look at whether Taiwan's tourism industry is ready to bounce back.
This person has just won the jackpot, a $150 voucher just for traveling to Taiwan as a tourist. It's part of government efforts to bring in more visitors. In May, the Transport Ministry organized a lottery for tourists to Taiwan, with 20,000 prizes up for grabs. The Transport Minister says he's confident 6 million tourists will come by the end of the year. But not all experts are so sure.
入境的话，大概现在只恢复到将近30%多而已，但是出境已经达到这个5、6成了，这个是我们注意到的这个现象。所以现在有比较大的观光逆差。
While Taiwanese officials seem confident they can boost visitor numbers, the outlook for many in the tourism industry remains far more conservative. Alex Chen and Bing Wang for TaiwanPlus.
A huge bronze Buddha statue in central Taiwan is shining brightly once more after a year of restoration work. The 23-meter-tall sculpture is over 60 years old and towers above the Baguashan scenic area in Zhanghua City. Over the years, wind and oxidation had caused the statue to tarnish. The county launched a $1 million project last year to restore the Buddha's shine, with work finishing in March this year. Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Finally today, we leave you with images of a light and fireworks show at the Vivid Festival in Sydney, Australia. I'm Erika Liu. Take care and see you next time.